Good afternoon, everybody. We're just waiting for everybody to come into the call. I hear it's a sunny day down in the UK. Adele, where are you based? Are you in the UK? Or?
No, I'm in Grenada.
You're in Grenada. You're on location. Ah, fantastic!
Live from the Caribbean.
Ah, amazing, amazing. And Shirley as well. You're live from?
La Romana, actually.
From La Romana, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. I know. Excellent. And it's nice and sunny where you guys are as well?
Yeah. Oh, it is lovely. Always is.
Perfect.
In our case, it's a little rainy because there's a storm, a tropical storm passing, well, the pass closed last night, so yeah.
Near Anguilla, wasn't it? I saw that. It was near Anguilla, or went straight over Anguilla.
Exactly, right.
Perfect. And Rosie and Anders, I won't comment on location-wise.
Sunny day, we can smile.
Yeah, lovely and sunny.
Exactly. Right, well, it looks like everybody's in the call, so thank you everybody for coming on board. One of you is going to win £50. Anders will tell you all about that in a little while. I'd just like to introduce everybody. We have got Rosie, that's from Couples Resorts in Jamaica. We have got Adele from Calabash Luxury Boutique in Grenada. And we've got the lovely Shirley from Hilton La Romana and Anders from Hilton La Romana as well. So just to give some sort of admin to start with, you should all know by now, we've got the chat options right at the very, very bottom. If you want to write to us all, just change the drop down to all panelists and attendees, and you can send us a message. If you do have any questions, if you pop them in the question and answer tab, it's much, much easier to do it at the very, very end. Otherwise, we're having to try and scroll through the messages. So literally, I'm going to hand over to Rosie. If you can transport us, please, to Jamaica.
I'll try my best. Well, I'm going to share my screen. Right, I hope everyone can see that okay. My name's Rosie. I'm from Group Promotions representing Couples Resorts in Jamaica. For those that don't know us, we are elegantly casual, romantically inspired and remarkably different. And we are 5-star all-inclusive, premium all-inclusive resorts. So just to give you an idea of where we are in Jamaica, we've got 2 hotels in Ocho Rios. So we've got Couples Sans Souci and Couples Tower Isle. And then we've got Couples Negril and Couples Sweeptway in Negril. So our clients obviously can fly into Montego Bay, or if they can actually fly into Kingston as well. We do include the transfers to and from both airports. However, for Kingston, it is only if they're travelling to the 2 hotels in Ocho Rios, and only if they're travelling on the British Airways Kingston flight. Obviously, to fly into Montego Bay, they can fly with Virgin, TUI, and BA have recently announced that they will be flying to Montego Bay as of 13th of October, which is really exciting news. So just to give you an idea of whereabouts we are located. I'm about to show you a video. It's 30 seconds long. It might trip, I'm not sure, but apologies if it does. But it's a fun video, and hopefully you'll feel like you want to go to Jamaica once you've seen it. So.
The time is here now, so come with me. Try your hand in the air right now, please. Let's make this song real thing.
That was just a quick snippet of what you can maybe expect to experience when travelling to our hotels in Jamaica. So why Couples Resorts? We like to deem ourselves as the most inclusive, all-inclusive, intimate boutique resorts. We include pretty much anything and everything in our premium all-inclusive package across all 4 of our properties, including free off-site excursions. So for example, if our clients are staying in Ocho Rios, they do get the free excursion to the world famous Duns River Falls. So there's an image of it there. We also include catamaran cruises. If they're staying in Negril, we include a trip to a local sunset waterside bar. We include shopping shuttles to either Negril or Ocho Rios. We include glass bottom boat tours as well, and trips to Margaritaville. So you can very much come and stay at our hotels. You've paid for your accommodation, you've paid for your flights, and you wouldn't necessarily have to spend anything when you're on property. And you still get out and about, and you can see and experience Jamaica, because it really is a special island to visit. We also have free unlimited golf. So we include the transfers and the green fees to the local golf courses. They are 18 holes. So if they're staying in Ocho Rios, we include that at the Upton Hills Golf Course, and in Negril, we include that at the Negril Hills Golf Course as well. We also include free scuba diving, which is quite unheard of for any resort within the Caribbean. If our clients are already PADI certified, they can actually scuba dive every day if they wish to, sometimes twice a day depending on the availability. If they've never dived before and they want to experience it, we also include a free resort course, which is available once throughout their stay. And if it's something that they do enjoy and they want to become PADI certified, if they pay for the certification, they can then obviously take advantage of the 1 dive or 2 dives per day as well. We also have 24-hour dining. So we do have fine dining restaurants. We did have buffet restaurants as well, but obviously since COVID, we have had to introduce an a la carte service at our previous buffet restaurants. But the food, I know I'm a little bit biased, but the food is absolutely phenomenal across all of our resorts. We include, Jamaican cuisine, obviously the jerk chicken. We've got our grill restaurants as well. We also have Asian restaurants as well. So there very much is something for everyone. We also include free weddings. So if our clients are staying for a minimum of 3 nights, which is pretty much a given out of the UK, we actually offer a free wedding package. All they have to pay for is a $250 licensing fee. And then obviously we do have upgraded packages as well for an additional cost. We also do offer our wedding packages to include children, but they would only be available to attend the ceremony, and then they would have to leave. So generally most of our weddings are for adults only, and it's a perfect time for anyone to obviously elope to Jamaica, but we do have packages that cater for 50 people if that's how many people they would like at their wedding. Just some examples there of some of our wedding locations. So not only do we include all of that, we do have a free honeymoon package as well. So, as we are couples resorts, we do cater for, romantic holidays. So of course we do have a free honeymoon package. So if your clients are staying within 30 days of their wedding, they can, as long as they tell us that they are honeymooners, they would get a bottle of sparkling wine in their room and a couples massage for 25 minutes. They just have to tell us that they're honeymooners, and they would have to travel with a copy of either their marriage certificate or their wedding invites, just something to prove the date. We also, as I touched on earlier, we include return transfers to and from Kingston and Montego Bay Airport as well, and they are couples only transfers, so they would only be going to our hotels. So if they're going to Negril, they'd stop at the 2 hotels in Negril. Ocho Rios, they'd stop at the 2 hotels there. Tips and gratuities are included: hobby cat sailing, windsurfing, water skiing. We even include tennis. So if you've never played tennis before, an instructor can come along and teach you. We also include reef snorkeling and the glass bottom boat ride, kayaking, and we do include unlimited premium brand drinks across all of our bars. And in all rooms and suites, we do actually have a personalised in-room minibar. So when our guests arrive, they will have a list of the premium liquors, spirits, soft drinks that are available. They tick what they would like, they would hang it on their door, and it would be delivered the following day. And they actually have up until 1 o'clock the following morning to hang that on their door. So they've got plenty of time from check-in to do that, and they can obviously do that every day if they wish to. So I'm just going to go through the 4 properties just to give you an overview of what they are like and why they are different from one another. So this is Couples Tower Isle. This was our original hotel. It used to be called the Couples Ocho Rios, and then they renamed it to Tower Isle. You can see there they've got a private island. It is an au natural island, so you can actually only go over there if you are au natural. However, obviously you can stay on the other side of the property as well. We have 226 rooms and suites, and it is a stunning property, obviously located in Ocho Rios as well. So just some more views there. Couples Tower was one of the first resorts that I saw when I went to Jamaica, and it honestly, as soon as you walk through the lobby, it takes your breath away because it's all glass and you can see right across the ocean, and you can see the island straight away from the minute you arrive. It is beautiful. They also have a very special piano bar as well, because they opened many years ago. Many celebrities used to use Tarawa as their stomping ground pretty much. So in the piano bar they've actually got some beautiful black and white images of celebrities that have travelled to Tarawa and have stayed there. One person was Walt Disney, and many other celebrities were there as well. Just to give you an overview of our rooms, so we do have our deluxe garden rooms, and then obviously our clients can upgrade to ocean rooms. All of our rooms come with walk-in showers. Otherwise, if they book a suite, they would get a separate bathtub as well. And then we do have 8 Oasis Spa Villas. These are perfect for anyone that absolutely are spa goers, because they get unlimited spa treatments included in these room categories, and they would have their very own villa, which is very private and secluded, and they would have their own pool as well. So the Oasis Spa Villa just has a smaller pool and a smaller terrace, whereas the signature Oasis Spa Villa, the pools are slightly bigger there. Otherwise there's no other difference, and obviously they can still experience everything else across the rest of the resort. So this is Couple San Souci, located on a cliffside in Ocho Rios. This is our smallest property with 150 suites. All of our room categories are suites, as they do have living areas as well. In Jamaica, there's no private beaches. However, where Couple San Souci is located, there very much is no other way of getting to the beach unless you are staying on property or if you have a boat from somewhere. So it is very private, very secluded. They also do have an au natural area as well, but it is set aside from the resort, so unless you want to go there, you wouldn't even know it was there necessarily. But it is a stunning property. As I say, it's on a cliffside, so even just walking around the cascading path, it is beautiful just to see the views. We've even got a spa hut there where you can have a massage or even a private dinner overlooking the ocean as well. It's a very kind of colonial feel to the resort. We were meant to undergo a renovation this year, but obviously because of COVID that has been postponed to next year. Our 1-bedroom beachfront suites were the most recent refurbs, so once the refurbishment has been completed next year, all of the rooms would very much look closer to what the 1-bedroom beachfront suite looks like, and you can actually see the bar set up there in the beachfront suite as well. So moving across the island to Negril, we do have Couple Swept Away, which is our largest property with 312 rooms and suites. And it is also perfect for anyone looking to, keep up their gym, or, just wanting to play more sports, etc. Because they do actually have a 10-acre sports complex located across the road from the property, and that's where the spa is. They've got 10 tennis courts, squash courts, basketball courts, and they've got a fully equipped gym as well. And as you can see, all of our room blocks are very much within beautiful tropical gardens, and we are located on that stunning stretch of beach in Negril, the 7 Mile Beach. And I'm not a beach person, but I will go to the beach when I'm at Swept Away, because there is literally nothing in that water. It's so clear, so calm, obviously, with it being the Caribbean Sea as well. Just some more images here, just to give you an overview of what to expect. We have got 3 pools in total at Swept Away, and we've got different jacuzzis located around the property in secluded kind of areas. And you can obviously see the tennis courts there as well. And then these are the rooms that I do feel like I'm at home in the Caribbean the most at, because of the dark wood furnishings. Again, these rooms were renovated a few years ago. Obviously, we're always touching up our rooms anyway, just to make sure they are fresh all the time. But you can see an image there of our atrium room, which is the 3rd room category, and it's the only category that has a hammock on the balcony as well. And one thing I love about Swept Away is every single room does have a very large terrace and balcony, so you can literally lay out and just relax, whether that's with a garden view or an ocean view as well. So last but not least, Couples and a Grill is literally down the road from Swept-Away. They've got 234 rooms and suites. This is probably our favourite image of all of our resorts. This was taken actually from our pool bar. So at the top there in the middle, that's actually the lobby. So when you arrive at the resort, the lobby overlooks the main pool, and directly behind the pool is the beach as well. So again, similar to Taral, you do get a stunning feel as soon as you arrive at Couples and a Grill. They've only got 2 pools. They've got this one main pool with this swim-up bar, and then they've got a separate pool which is specifically used for the scuba diving resort courses. And Couples and a Grill is slightly different as well, because they do have a beachfront spa hut where our clients can have a massage. And then you've also got an example of our private dinner set up there. Private dinners are available at all of our resorts at an additional cost of from $180 per couple. And then these are some examples of our room categories at Couples and a Grill. So again, like the rest of our resorts, all of our rooms come with walk-in showers unless you book a suite. The suites tend to come with a separate bathtub. So we do have Resort Academy, which is our program where you can earn 3 free nights to come and stay with us. The website is down at the moment, so what I'll do, I'll share my email with Sarah to be able to share it with you guys. And if you would like to complete the training, obviously, as long as I've got your email, I'll be able to let you know when the website is back up and running. Alternatively, our agent rates start from around $125 per person per night, which is amazing because you still get the exact same treatment just like our guests would. And our customer offers are currently saving up to 45%, and we've actually just released our rates for beyond 1 November 21 and right through to October 22, and they're bookable by the 30th of September. That's everything.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Rosie. That was great. And the food was certainly making me very, very hungry. So Adele, over to you to Grenada. Oh, you're still on mute. Hang on, Adele, I'm just going to unmute you.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I lost the, right, here we go. I'm back on track now. Okay, can you see the screen?
We can.
Good, all right, I'm just popping it into full view now. Right, there we go. So thank you very much for inviting me to join you this afternoon for you, this morning for me. I'm very glad to be here to talk to you about Calabash Luxury Boutique Hotel, which is my my family's hotel. So we've owned it and run it for 32 years now. My parents are based here, and my sister as well, so it's very personal property to us. We are a very small property. I'll show you a map of it in a few moments. Just 30 suites, but set within 8 acres. So we've got a large lot of land for just a few accommodation units. We are also a relais and chateau property. We're the only one in Grenada and one of just a few in the Caribbean. So we have finally got a date to celebrate, and that is our reopening date of 3rd of October 2020. We sadly had to close on the 25th of March, just like many hotels across the Caribbean and across the world had to do. But now we're looking forward to reopening again in October. When we do reopen, we do have a special offer. We'll be offering complimentary half board. So you book bed and breakfast and get a complimentary upgrade to half board. So all dinners are free basically. For any bookings over 4 nights long, which is easy to do from the UK. And that's valid from our reopening date, 3rd of October, all the way through to 22nd December, just before the festive period starts. Right, so we are ready for you. So the reason I say that is because social distancing has always just been a natural thing that we've done at Calabash before we even knew I had a term for it. So as I mentioned, we've got 30 suites set within 8 acres of beachfront land. We've got 2 open air restaurants. We've always checked our guests in directly into their suites, so there's not been any sort of, standing at reception and dealing with any admin there. Just, you arrive at the property and you're taken straight down to your room. We serve breakfast in the privacy of your own suite. So that's something that's very unique to Calabash and something that we've we've done since the very beginning. So breakfast can be served in your suite, but we've also more recently, in the past 5 years or so, introduced a restaurant option. So we serve breakfast at our beach club as well. And then being a relais and chateau property, we do have very high standards that we do have to follow, both housekeeping and operationally as well. So we feel that we're very ready for reopening again. Right, so before you arrive to the hotel and when you arrive into Grenada, there will be screening, temperature screening at the airport and rapid tests. So people coming in from the UK are classed as medium risk, which means that you can go to the hotel and you can visit approved tourism sites at the moment. And basically all our tourism sites are approved. We are located just 10 minutes away, so we arrange transfers for our guests, and it's just 10 minutes by car. And then, of course, you meet our team on arrival. Of course, unfortunately, we can't do any handshakes anymore or any hugs. It's just a sort of a wave at a distance, and then we take our guests straight down to their suites, where their welcome drinks will be waiting for them, and then we'll sanitize luggage on the way. So we have 30 suites. I'll just show you a few photos of our suites now. They've all recently been upgraded. An important part of what we do at Calabash is we close the hotel in August and September, which is our very low season, and we use this time to do maintenance and upgrade the property. So it's always looking really fresh and nice. Our suites we don't have any room blocks. They're sort of individual buildings with 2 to 4 suites per building. Some of our suites have got their own private pools as well. We will be when we reopen, we'll be spacing our bookings at least 2 days apart, so that we can get into the rooms properly, deep clean them before the next arrival comes in. And of course, we're going to make sure that guests have masks and gloves and sanitizer spray in their suites when they arrive. But masks are not necessary for guests to wear. It's only for our staff to wear at the moment. When it comes to the food and beverage, we have only a la carte menus. We don't have any buffets at the hotel anyway. Food and beverage is something that's really important to us at Calabash, and is a cornerstone of Relais and Chateau as well. So we've always had very high standards when it comes to our restaurant. So that starts with our unique breakfast, but served in suite. You can also have it on the beach as well. So it's really two great experiences to start your day. And then this is a photo of our beach club. This is where we serve breakfast and lunch, and where our guests spend most of their day. And then Rhodes Restaurant, which is a very romantic setting. A key feature is that vine that's overhead. And it is a very popular restaurant, both with our in-house guests and with people staying at different hotels on the island and the local population as well. So it's a great place to be. I should also add that we do offer bed and breakfast, half board, and all inclusive at Calabash. So your guests can choose whatever they wish to. In terms of facilities, we are set on this lovely, very calm Caribbean Sea beach. We, just like Jamaica, all beaches in Grenada are public, but our beach at Calabash is sort of at the very end of the beach. So there's no reason for anyone to go down there. We get very, very few people passing by. So it does feel very private. We do have a great pool overlooking the property as well, and a lovely spa with three treatment rooms, and we use Elemis products in the spa. We offer complimentary yoga twice a week at our yoga pavilion, and then we also have a gym on site as well. When it comes to what we're doing for reopening, we are upgrading the property and doing the maintenance at the moment, ready for opening in October. We'll also be adding in some hand washing stations around the property, at the beginning at the reception and at the entrance to the restaurants as well, so that people can wash their hands and just feel safe all round. And yeah, that's basically it from me. So please do get in touch. This is Raquel, who manages all our reservations. So and her contact details are here. So do please get in touch with her. And we look forward to welcoming your guests and clients to Calabash and to Grenada.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Adele. You've got a couple of fans already that have been writing messages of people that have been to the hotels.
Oh.
So yeah, so thank you. That was brilliant.
Yeah, thank you.
So over to you, Shirley, and Anders. So Anders, you need to just tell us all about the £50 and how we win it.
Yep. Hello everyone, my name's Anders. I'm from a company called AMG. We look after playa resorts across Europe. So we're giving away £50 today to someone on this webinar. You've just got to be signed up to playarewards.co.uk, and we'll draw the winner on My Booking Rewards Facebook tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So Playa Rewards is where you can earn all your rewards for bookings, and you can find out all latest information on hotel openings and COVID instructions and all latest goings on as well as training. If you've got any questions after this, please do email us at agents@amgltd.biz, biz. Over to you, Shirley, live from Hilton La Romana.
Hello again. Hello, everyone. So just as Stan mentioned, and Anders, I'm Shirley Sanchez. I'm Director of Sales of Hilton La Romana Adults Only and Hilton La Romana Family, both all-inclusive resorts. So I'm now sharing my screen to provide you with some valuable information. Sarah, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Awesome. Very good. So before we go over the details about the resorts, I wanted to quickly speak to you about the destination. We're located 45 minutes away from Punta Cana Airport and 70 minutes away from Santo Domingo Airport. It is a fantastic location. It's between the capital city, which is located only 75 minutes away. We're closer to Saona Island. Actually, we're in the area where the boats and the excursions depart from to Saona Island, which is one of the most popular excursions in the southeast of the Dominican Republic. Clients staying at Punta Cana every day travel 1 hour drive from their resorts in Punta Cana to go to Saona Island, and we're right in the area where the excursions depart from. So speaking of Santo Domingo, which is the capital city, I just wanted to quickly let you know that it's closer than the other areas of hotel in Punta Cana. So that's an advantage that we have. Some people that are staying a week or two in a resort wants to go out and see and go into the capital city of the island. It's really nice. You can see historic places in the colonial city, which is very popular. They have historic places there in the colonial city, but there's also restaurants, bars. There's the Malecon, which is the Oceanfront Boulevard. A very nice view of the Caribbean Ocean. There are restaurants and bars over there too. We have the Botanical Garden, which is the largest in the Caribbean, and of course, the exclusive malls all over the city. So that's a nice trip to Santo Domingo. Then we have closer the actual La Romana city, where we have Altos de Chabón, which is beautiful. It's a replica of a Mediterranean village, and everything is made of stones. So it's a fantastic view. You walk through the small streets, and there's an amphitheater where Grammy winners have performed before. There are lots of restaurants. It is actually located on top of the Chabón River, so many of the restaurants have river view and also view of a golf course in Casa de Campo. So it's really nice. There's also close in La Romana, the Tabacalera de Garcia, which is the largest cigar factory in the world, and it produces very famous cigars like Montecristo and Romeo and Julieta. So those cigar lovers can actually see firsthand the production of the cigar. We have Casa de Campo Marina close too, which has very nice restaurants with the ocean view, and they also have shops. And of course, for those golf lover, Casa de Campo is located 25 minutes away with the very famous golf course Teeth of the Dog, which is actually one of very famous, not only due to the construction of the, which was with Pete Dye, who is very famous, and it's also because it is very challenging. It has fantastic views, and the fact that it's right in front of the ocean makes it very difficult to play there because of the winds. So it is top 5 within the Caribbean and within the top 50 golf courses all over the world. So there's also a lot to do. We're only 10 resorts in the area of La Romana, but it doesn't mean that there's less to do. We have as much fun around as other destinations. There is monkey adventure, we have zip line, outback safari, we have the sunset catamarans, which is a beautiful experience. We have boogie. So there's a lot to do. It's not because we're less resort in the area, it means that there's less to do. And for those divers, there's also a large number of diving spots in the area, over 20. And the Dominican Republic is actually very popular in the Caribbean for diving. And it's because our waters are very clear and we have wrecks, and people love diving in the area. So there's a lot to do around. So speaking of the resort, I mentioned earlier that we have 10 resorts in the area. However, we're away from the rest of the resorts. We're 10 minutes away from the other 9 resorts. We are actually located in the Valladolid Bay. The rest are in Dominicus. So this is an overview of the property. The roof now changed, is gray with all the renovations we made. However, this is an overview of both properties. On the left, on the right, we have the adult resort, and on the left, we have the family resort. If you're 18 years old and you can actually access to both resorts, you're free to move. So it's fantastic to feel like it's only one property. Our beautiful beach, Caribbean Ocean, is seaweed free. Due to our location, the waters move the seaweed away, so that's an advantage that we have. I can't guarantee that we won't have at some point in the future, but hopefully we will continue as we've been the last 4 years. It's perfectly safe for family with kids because it's like a giant pool, and also safe for water sports. As you can see in the image below, we actually do the aqua aerobics by the beach, which is a fantastic experience. Most of the resorts actually do the aqua aerobics by the pool, but we have a giant pool right in front of us, which is the beautiful ocean, so we do it by the beach. So it's great every day at noon. Also, we can do fantastic snorkeling. You just go to the water sports center and get the snorkeling gear, and you can go and see the beauty right in front of us, which is fantastic. Also, we have the most beautiful sunsets. These are posts from our clients. It's right in front of the resort, and it's beautiful. The Imagines here says everything. Quickly going over the all-inclusive adults-only resort, fully renovated. Actually, the main building is completely new. It has the front desk area, concierge area, the lobby bar, coffee shop, the premium lounge, and the Sakura restaurant, which is the Panasian, all new. The decoration is very fresh. It has a lot of green because it's inspired in the north area of the country that has a lot of green. And also we have a lot of vegetation surrounding the resort. We have the premium club services and amenities. Those who book this category will have personalized check-in and check-out in this area. It has a very comfortable lounge with premium bar services. It has continental breakfast served and then hors d'oeuvres until 11 p.m. There is a private pool, and there's a private beach area, as well as continental breakfast served in a private restaurant, as well as lunch for premium guests. In terms of the dining experience, we have 5 restaurants. One is the buffet, which is very fresh and nice. And then we have 4 a la carte restaurants. We include the Dominican restaurant, which is not very common that the in the Dominican Republic, our resorts have a Dominican restaurant. So we do have one. It's right on the beach. Everybody loves it because, you know, you're in the sand. You can try the Dominican specialties cooked by our wonderful staff. So we also have Sakura, which is Pan-Asian, with the very popular teppanyaki tables. And then we have seafood and Mediterranean. Please remember that all clients have access to the family resort, so they have other a la carte options over there too. Our main pool, we have the main pool, and which is an infinity pool with swim bar, and we also have the private pool for the premium section. We also have swim-on rooms that are becoming more and more popular. We have a total of 34. In terms of the rooms, all fully renovated. They're very fresh. All rooms have an image and a replica of a work of a local painter, a local artist. He's very famous locally, and he has made he has exposed his works internationally in Canada, in Paris, and also in the United States. So he actually highlight the colors of the Caribbean. So one of his works is in each of the rooms, and the colors match what he usually reflects in the works he does. This is a fantastic suite, which is a one-bedroom suite connected to a living room with a powder room, and there is a large bathroom with hydrotherapy bathtub, which is right here. Now going to the family resort, this is a fantastic view, aerial view of the pool. It's very nice that near the pool has a lot of things happening. We have the kids club and teens club, which are actually open until late 8 and 9 p.m., giving the opportunity to the parents to go to the adults resort to enjoy the restaurants. We have a nice pizzeria located right next to the main pool. Every family with kids would be happy to just grab you know how kids are, so they just grab a pizza and continue playing and having fun by the pool. All areas were renovated at the family resort. This one has a lot more color because, you know, as is the family resort, we can just transmit this fun and nice and vibrant colors in the different areas. In terms of the dining experience, we have a total of 4 a la carte restaurants plus a buffet as well. We have the El Sangate restaurant, which is a Peruvian. It's a very different specialty, but we're very happy to have it at the family resort. We also have the traditional French and Italian restaurants, and the grill, which is the one below. It has a fantastic view of the Caribbean Ocean. Their clients can have continental breakfast. Those who book premium can have a la carte restaurant breakfast in that restaurant. And then at noon until 4, we serve the a la carte snack for all clients staying at the resort, no matter the category. And then in the evening, it's our grill with a fantastic view of the ocean and a sunset. Here are a few images of our rooms at the family resort. Our rooms actually look like this ones. And here you can see one of the works that I mentioned of our local artists, and the colors matches the colors used for the rooms. We also have premium club services. Anyone is staying at the family resort and paid for the premium club services, they will have access not only to the club facilities and services at this resort, but also at the premium club services and facilities at the adults only. On the top, you can see the image of the private pool for the family resort and another shot of the beautiful beach of the resort. And we also have swim-out rooms, 22, and the minimum age is 13 for the family resort for the swim-out. We have, I mentioned the kids and teens club, open until 9 and 10 p.m. Very fun. And I cannot forget to mention, of course, the water park, which is the only in the destination. It is very fun. We have a splash pad for kids, and we also have 4 large toboggans and a fantastic lazy river. It was open last March, and everybody was very happy And I'm sure that those families with kids having this fantastic water park and also a kids club and also a teens club, I mean, there's no better than that. We have a large convention center, and the fact that the hotel is very spread give us the opportunity to have all the outdoor locations, oceanfront, which is great. We have the largest number of wedding spots in the area. We have around 6, which are official, and we can have other more areas to perform weddings. This is the main gazebo, which is the most popular because it's in a secluded area, a secluded garden. So we have the garden, we have the view, and that's the reason why it's so popular. And that's a private beach section too, close to the other gazebo, but far enough to have different celebrations at the same time. This gazebo is the main gazebo of the adult resort. It has lush vegetation around, but also a view of our beach and ocean. And this is a spot right on the beach of the adult resort, with closer to the water for those brides that definitely want to be clapped by other clients as she walks down the aisle. We also have other spots for weddings, like the pier with the Valladolid Fishing Village in the back, and also another spot in the gardens. So that's it. I hope it was very quick, but I hope you enjoyed the presentation.
Thank you. It was very, very informative, and this is exactly what we're needing at the moment, so that the trade can ultimately sell the hotel. So thank you very much. Just before we pop onto the questions, I know quite a few of you have seen the face masks, and you're wanting to know how you order them. So I'm going to give it a go and show you now. So hopefully you can all see my screen. Anders, is it coming up?
Yeah, I can see it.
Perfect. Okay, so just to give you an overview, when you first log on, this is the view you see. This is what we call the dashboard. So this is your global bank account. So when we talk about money, this is where all your money goes in and out, and obviously you can withdraw onto your MasterCards. Now, if you have a MasterCard available to withdraw, it would say here, request a MasterCard. So if you haven't got one, go ahead and request. Now, secondly, all of your reward programs, if you can see here, I'm literally following every single reward program that we've got. If you're not, then you can literally click down to the bottom and you can click all and join all of the programs by clicking here. So to request the goodie bags and the face mask. So first of all, for the face mask, you need to find My Caribbean Rewards. And then if you click request a goodie bag, and what it will do is it will ask you for your address, to verify your address, make sure your address is absolutely 100% correct, otherwise you won't be receiving it. And then it's as simple as that. You press OK. If you want to request a player goodie bag, click request a goodie bag. Jamaica, request a goodie bag. Temptation, request a goodie bag, and it's as simple as that. So first of all, if you're not signed up to all the reward programs, would be the first thing that I would do. But yeah, in a nutshell, that's how you order your face masks. So I'd love to see some photographs with you wearing them when you receive them. I can put them into Travel Professionals on My Booking Rewards Facebook pages. So let's move on now to the questions and answers. And again, if any of you have got any questions regarding the goodie bags or ordering, just email us at support@mybookingrewards.com. Okay, so questions and answers then. Matthew has asked, and this one is for you, Rosie. Is it just the island on Tower Isle that's naturist, or is it the hotel too?
It's just the island, yeah. Out of all 4 properties, the only property that doesn't have a naturist area is Swept Away. Couples Negril has a naturist section of the beach. Sanssouci has a separate beach that's naturist, and then Tower Isle has the island. But the hotel and everything else is not naturist at all.
Perfect, that's great. Chrissy has asked, and this one, Chrissy, I think this one was for Rosie. It's for Rosie or Adele, because it was one of the first ones. Do you have any rooms with twin beds? And the reason she asks this, actually, Rosie, I think this is for you, is because some people struggle to sleep with the partner in the heat and they request twin beds.
Yeah.
Are all of your rooms double, or do you have twins?
There is no twin beds, but the beds themselves are American king size beds. You can fit probably about 5 people in those beds. They are humongous. You know, otherwise we have had repeat guests that have booked 2 rooms. It's not ideal because it's double the cost, but there's that way around it. Alternatively, we have provided separate linen as well, if they've wanted separate linen from their partner, but no, otherwise no, there's no twin beds. It's just, yeah, the American king size bed. And I forgot to say that our hotels are open. They opened on the 1st of July, so we can accept clients from now.
Perfect, thank you very much. Marguerite has asked what about pre-departure COVID-19 tests? Again, I suppose this could go to all of you. Do you like Rosie, do you have to have a pre-departure COVID test?
With Jamaica, there is a form that our guests have to complete online. It's like a health form that they have to complete, and they have to submit. I can't remember how many days before departures. It might be 72 hours, I think. They won't be allowed to board the plane unless they've got a copy of the approval from the form on their phone or printed out. They don't need a test to go to Jamaica. They are testing people at random on arrival, or if someone has a temperature, they would test them. But no, you don't strictly need a test to go to Jamaica as long as you're healthy.
Perfect, that's good. Adele, has this been announced yet for Grenada, or is this still something that's...
No, it has been announced. Yeah, so it has been announced. So the UK is considered medium risk. So you have to fill out a health form before arrival, and you do have to do a PCR test 7 days before arrival. So from talking to a few travel agents, it seems to be a reasonable amount of time to get one done. And then when you arrive into Grenada, there's temperature screening, and you will have a rapid test, which clients or guests don't have to pay for. So that's complimentary on arrival. So once that's all negative, you are allowed to go to your hotel. But of course, if anything turns up positive, then you deal with it step by step there.
Brilliant, that's great, thank you. And Anders and Shirley, do you need a pre-departure COVID test for Dominican?
It was informed just 2 days ago that it is required that you show the result of a test taken within the 5 last days prior to arrival, or they will provide you free of charge PCR test at the airport.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thank you very much. Simon has asked, how can we order the free face masks? We've just done that, so we don't need to cover that anymore. Jenny, I'm going to ignore that question. Marguerite has asked, and again, this is for you, Rosie, how do you get to the island?
So there's a little jetty off the beach, and there's a boat that will take you across.
Super duper. Brilliant. Denise has asked, for you, Shirley, when does the Hilton open?
October 1st.
October the 1st. Brilliant. Thank you very much. And that looks like that is it. I'm just going to check. We haven't got anything come through. We've had a lot of messages. A lot of messages coming through. Okay, so we will drop an email out to everybody tomorrow within 24 hours. So other than that, we don't have any more questions. I'd just like to thank everybody, all the agents for coming on and get ordering your vouchers, your masks. And I'd like to thank all the suppliers for taking the time, and especially when it's early in the morning, for Adele and Shirley. So thank you very much, guys. And thank you to Rosie as well. And we will see you next week on next week's Caribbean Corner. In the meantime, please keep logging your bookings on mycaribbeanrewards.co.uk. And on Monday, we will announce this week's winner of the £50. So see you all soon, and thank you and goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.